here back with another video. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. And if you like this video, please let me know in the comments or like and subscribe, because I'd really appreciate any feedback so that I can tweak and improve my content for you. Now this video is, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't prepped, I haven't planned. It's gonna be raw, off the cut, just from my brain and what I'm thinking, and it's just gonna come out. But I really wanted to do this video because there are so many people around me who care what other people think. And obviously I put myself out there on YouTube, I put myself out there on TikTok, I put myself out there on TV. I've been on TV, I'm doing stuff with S4C. I also put myself out there on Instagram, not sure if I said that already, but I put myself out there, and I don't want this video to be me gloating or anything like that, because I've worked hard and I have put myself out there and I have put myself in vulnerable positions to sort of like have some of the successes that I've had already. And I don't want to sound like I'm you know, Trump bigging myself up and stuff, but I'm just using me as an example of what can happen if you just literally stop caring what people think. So the reason I did this video is mainly because I've got about 3 people, maybe 4 people around me who are really close to me, and they all care so much about what other people think, and I just think it's absolutely bizarre, because you're prejudging someone on what they might think. It's not even factual, it's not actually true, it's not tangible. Do you know what I mean? It's like a thought that you've had. You're not doing things because of something in your brain. It's just bizarre. So imagine now I wanted to start up an Instagram, but I was so scared what the people in my school might think. But say I was practicing, I was, you know, going to be a doctor, and I thought, God, people are going to think I'm so good. You know, and people are going to be like, oh, have you seen Meg? She's a doctor now. There's always going to be people out there who won't think like, even if you did the best thing in the world, even if you did the best job in the world, people are going to judge you. If you're doing the shittest job in the world, guess what? People are probably saying more about you, what you're doing right now, than if you were going to go and do something extra amazing. So, for example, you're doing a dead-end job, you want to start Instagram. Where do you think people are going to be judging you more? In the dead-end job, or pushing yourself out there on Instagram? It sort of begins as this cringe-worthy, hatey thing. So you start out on Instagram, you haven't got many followers, people cringe at you. Do you really care? Like, and then as time goes on and you become successful because you're working at it, people start being jealous and envious. Like, oh, have you seen her? She's doing so well. So people's perceptions change. So why would you stop doing what you really want to do for something that might or might not be there? And the fact that people's opinions change. So when I started out on Instagram, with my fashion company, I was really awkward. It was so embarrassing. I needed to get models for the clothes, so I just started doing it myself and cutting my head off, out of the photos I mean, and yeah, I was embarrassed, but I took the first step. I took that first step. I'm gonna set up my own business. I'm gonna be asking people to follow it and like the page. Yes, it's gonna be embarrassing because it's shit. It's the first thing I've ever done. The photos were shit, the clothes were shit, the website was shit, everything was shit. But I took that first step and it's just been up since then. So yeah, I cared what people think back then. I cared what people thought back then. And then as I got a little bit more confident taking photos in these clothes and uploading myself, I even started putting my face on the brand. And then, you know, that was my old brand anyway. And then I started to put myself out there as a blogger. And I created a separate account because, yep, I think at the beginning I probably did a little bit care what people thought. And then as I grew and grew, and I work with Boohoo now, and again, this is not me like gloating or anything, I'm just sort of trying to put it across to you that you need to do these things. So I work with Boohoo now, so if someone from my school stumbles across my Instagram page and they're going, oh, cringe, have you seen her? it's just like, yeah, whatever. Well, like, I'm working with Boohoo. I've worked with some amazing brands the past year. The amount of opportunities I've had from starting my Instagram are endless. So if they are cringing, I don't care. So that's what you guys need to think, right? People might cringe at the beginning, but as soon as you start seeing success, they won't. And like, what I can't get my head around is, why would you care in the first place? Why do you even care what these people might or might not think? Like, you'd be surprised. You'd think, oh, maybe you had a certain person in your head and you're thinking, I don't want them to find this. If they did find it, they might actually be the most supportive people of you. You just don't know. You cannot not do things based on might and what might happen, or what people might think. And when we say the word people, this is what I was saying to my friend, what people? What people? People from school? Like, we don't even, like, I wanted to say to her, like, we don't even speak to people from school anymore. So why do you care what they think? Who are these quote unquote people? I don't understand. So me and my boyfriend were going for a walk the other day, and I'm quite a loud, bubbly person. We were talking whilst walking, and he was like, shh, shh. And I was like, what do you mean, shush? He was like, oh, people can hear you. And I was like, what people? And he was like, the people around us. And I was like, why do you care what they think? And he's going, shush, they can hear you. And I'm like, who? The people. And like, at this point, there's people like walking past, because we were on a walk and people were just walking past, minding their own business. Nobody was listening to me. And if they were, and they had an opinion on me, so what? I will never see that person again. I don't care about their opinion. Who are they? People, seriously, you need to stop caring what other people think, and you don't even know who these people are, and you don't even know what they think, so why worry about something that doesn't exist? It really stresses me out. You need to be the best person you can be, and if that means getting over that cringe factor, I really, you need to stop looking at the staircase and look at the first step, right? So my first step was like taking photos without my head. Second step was taking photos with my head. Third step was creating a whole page just for me and my fashion. And then like fourth step is I've made a YouTube channel, and like fifth step I'm now getting like TV work and stuff. It all builds up. The staircase is coming. But it all starts from you leaving your comfort zone and not caring what other people think. Because we don't know who these people are, we don't know what they're thinking. Why do we even care? Because like, they might think a thought about you for a millisecond. They might send it into a group chat if that's the worst thing that you're thinking of. And then 10 minutes later, they're back talking about the latest Netflix series. Why would you stop doing something so amazing for something so silly like that? And I'm sorry to get a bit aggressive, but I just feel so passionate about it, because so many people are not stepping out of their comfort zone, and they're not living their full potential because they're scared of what other people think, and we don't know who these people are, and we don't know what they're thinking. And it's bizarre, because you're actually stopping yourself from doing something over something that does not exist yet, or may never exist. And a lot of people say, like, I get it in school, I do. Like, I had someone comment on my YouTube video, and if you're watching, I hope you get a little bit of inspiration from this. But she messaged me and said she wants to start a YouTube channel, sorry, but she's scared what people in school might think. Now, like, it's a bit harder when you're in school, because everything is just so magnified when you're seeing the same people every day, and there are, you know. So, like, my advice would still be just to go and do it. Because at the end of the day, you won't be in school for much longer. These people who might be taking the mick out of you, watch them do nothing with their lives, and you'll be absolutely smashing it. You'll be 10 steps ahead of them. You will be smashing it because you are something special, and you didn't care what other people thought. Like, that trait of not caring what other people thought is something that I'm so happy that I have, because even my mum, like, she cares so much what other people think. My boyfriend does, my best friend does. They, like, are not just a little bit, like heavy amounts what other people think. And once you don't care anymore, you are honestly on like this different frequency of freedom, because you just do things because you want to do them, and you just do it. You don't think for 2 seconds, oh, I don't want to do this in case so-and-so sees. And then when you hit a level of success, you'll find yourself putting yourself out there so these people could actually see what you're doing. Like when I say I don't care what people think, I really don't care about their negative thoughts. So like, for example, sometimes I put stuff online and I'm thinking, do you know what, I hope that teacher sees it, the one who said I wouldn't amount to anything. It's sort of like, I want them to see that I'm doing well in that sort of sense. But if they saw my video and said, oh God, have you seen what she's doing, how cringe, I don't care about that. I don't care if they don't like my video, whatever, but what I do care about is them going, oh, she's doing really well. I don't know why, but it's just nice to prove people wrong, I think. That's where I get the satisfaction from, is proving people wrong. And if you can take anything from this video, please, if you've got something in mind that you want to start, or putting yourself out there and you're a little bit cringed, please just message me. Go on, follow me on Instagram and just message me in my DMs. I don't have that many followers on Instagram, so I do message back pretty much 100% of the time if I think that there's a value of the message. So message me and I can try and give you some advice or let you know what worked for me. I just really think people need to start pushing themselves out of their comfort zone, and they need to just stop caring what other people think. Now, I'm sorry this video has been a little bit of a rant, but I just feel really passionate about it, and it really winds me up that people are holding back on their true potential in case of someone they don't even know says something in the group chat with their mates, but you don't even know who they are. And anyway, I just wanted to use me as sort of a benchmark. Like, I'm no way doing very well, like financially I'm in the shit, but I've done quite a lot. I've spoken at events, I've been invited to events, got to eat like quite a lot of places for free, gifted, I've been invited to lots of PR events, I've done TV, I've done ITV programmes, I've been invited to ITV to speak to the staff about Instagram. I've even been asked to do my own series on a Welsh programme, all because I stopped caring what people thought. Obviously other stuff as well, like taking the first step and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, but the first thing was getting over that barrier and just not caring what other people thought anymore. Like, I even started a blog called Cardiff Blog, and it was all about Cardiff, and I started that because I knew I wanted to start a fashion blog, but I didn't want to put my face in it. And the moment I put my face in it, that's when the magic happened, because people want to see you. And it's not just for being online. Like, if you are thinking about going to get a job, you're too scared to go for interviews and things like that, just do it. You are so much more than what you think you are. Even if you're like at the top of your game at the moment, you've still got so much more to give. And yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I hope that's been a bit of food for thought for you guys. And I hope the veins in my neck calm down, because just thinking at the moment I was like this. I'm passionate about it, and I want to help you guys get out of your comfort zone and be the best you can be.